Microtransactions can either be good or they can be bad. A good example would be Call of Duty World War II. Those microtransactions were perfection. Now, if you think about it, they really were that good. Not only could you unlock all the weapons and stuff like that through the crates, which is, aka the microtransactions, but at the same time, you can unlock all these weapons by just simply playing the game and doing challenges. So not only did it, allow you to get these weapons, but if you wanted to, you can also gamble on the crates as well. It basically gave you an option. It gave you a choice. You weren't forced to do it through the crates. But if you wanted the challenge, if you wanted to take a very long time to get these weapons and, grind the challenges and do what you had to do to get them, you could do that as well and still unlock these weapons. Now, this is probably by far the worst idea of microtransactions, is in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 had by far the worst microtransactions in the universe. Still to this day, I just want the dang assault rifle Peacekeeper. That's the only gun I want in that game, and after 2.5 years of straight playing this game, I played the full first year, I played at the end of the life cycle of Infinite Warfare, I started playing Black Ops 3 again, and I played throughout World War II as well. Call of Duty World War II, I switched back to Black Ops 3 as well. So all this time, and I still don't have the Peacekeeper. What? How do I not have the Peacekeeper? I still don't have more than half of the DLC weapons in that game. That's how you know the microtransactions in Black Ops 3 are trash, when you can't even unlock anything with them. It's pointless. But at the end of the day, we have witnessed it all. We have seen the best things of microtransactions, and we have probably seen the worst side of microtransactions. And the point of this video today is this needs to stop. We need to end microtransactions. First off, I think weapons should be free. I think they should be free for everybody, and they should not be any possible way to be purchased ahead of time. Everybody should have the equal ability to get it. It should be a challenge that should be the same challenge for each and every person to get. Not how they did in Black Ops 3, where you have to grind these loot crates for my case, 2.5 years and still not get the weapons that I want, or anywhere close to what I wanted out of those crates. And same thing with the Black Ops 4 cycle as well. You shouldn't be able to pay $50 right off the bat to get the first gun out of the tier system. That shouldn't be a thing. Why can you pay your way to get these OP weapons? No, that shouldn't be happening. It should be an equal challenge that doesn't cost any money, no money out of our pockets. It should be a challenge that we all have to complete in order to get this weapon. Now, the real question here is, how can you actually stop microtransactions? How can you get these annoying, pesky things out of all of our games that we love to death? Well, you already know for a fact that they won't do anything from what we say. If we sit here and we tell them for years and years that we do not want any more microtransactions, they will not listen to us. Why? Because they're still getting paid from it. These companies are making billions and billions of dollars from these microtransactions, so why would they stop? They have no need to stop. Our word means absolutely nothing as long as their pockets are still being filled. The only way that you could possibly drill it into their mind is by stopping and not buying any microtransactions. I haven't bought a microtransaction in Call of Duty since Infinite Warfare, and that was once. I think I only bought like one set of crates so I can do a crate opening on my YouTube channel before I delete all my content. As always, I always bring this back, but I always like to let people know that I did have a previous channel before all this nonsense started on here. But I did buy microtransactions once during Infinite Warfare, but other than that, I've been revolting. I haven't been buying any microtransactions. I've been trying to be effective with myself and trying to be effective by making them stop this nonsense, this horrible cycle. But I mean, it doesn't seem to be affecting anything because they're still making billions of dollars. So this is what I'm going to tell you guys. The best possible way to remove loot crates out of the game is not by talking about it. Saying that you don't want loot crates is not going to take it out of the game. The only way you're going to be able to do it is by stop paying for COD points and stop paying for these loot boxes. If you hurt their pockets, if you affect their income and the money that goes into their pockets, they will change. They will change for the better. And if anything, they'll just make the loot crates better for us and less paid to win. I know I use this example like 24/7, but I just need to say it again. But Battlefield 5, everything in that game is free. Do I have to say this again? Everything in Battlefield 5 is free. I don't know why nobody uses this against Call of Duty, or everybody's justifying Call of Duty's bullshit that they can put all these crates in. They have a crate system in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, a tier system in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, a blackjack shop in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. They have all these things, and Battlefield 5 is sitting over here with none of that. Battlefield 5 doesn't even accept money in their game. You cannot pay into their game. Literally everything that you earn is through in-game credits from playing their game. You can't spend real in-life money to get in-game currency for Battlefield 5. Why is this not a thing? Why is nobody talking about this? Why is this not stopping all these stupid I don't know what's going on. What the hell is going on? And let me tell you something. This, like I said, this is a AAA developed game. And if not, this is probably a better game than Black Ops 4. At least Battlefield innovates with their freaking graphics to make their game look better instead of using the same exact thing every single year. At least they're trying something new and different. And on top of that, a AAA developed studio making an outstanding game decides to cut all the microtransactions out of their game. Now, why did this happen? Why did they do this? Because the backlash from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, if nobody remembers this, Star Wars Battlefront 2 had a massive backlash when the loot crate system was implemented into that game. And that might have been by far one of the worst loot crate systems next to Black Ops 3, and people did not like that. Now, unlike the Call of Duty community, unlike our wonderful community that we have, they revolted. They revolted against the game. Why can't the Call of Duty community do this, man? I don't know. It's beyond me. I don't know why the Call of Duty community just loves taking it from Activision. They just don't care. They will take it from Activision for the rest of their lives. Like I said, I haven't been buying any microtransactions besides the battle passes because I enjoy the DLC maps. I've always gotten these DLC maps ever since I started playing Call of Duty multiplayer. So yes, it's nothing wrong with that. But when you have to pay for weapons, skins, and all these other things through loot crates that's randomly generated to give you a specific amount of this, and that, it's stupid. Now, like I said, Star Wars Battlefront 2 community, they revolted, they went against the game, and guess what? EA's pockets were hurt. They were hurting because nobody was buying the game, let alone nobody was buying anything for their microtransactions. So they weren't making anything. They were making dirt. So the wonderful outcome of everybody revolting against their game and not buying these microtransactions anymore is the outcome of Battlefield 5. Now we have a AAA developed game. Outstanding, tons of fun, great graphics, great gameplay, with no microtransactions. And you don't even have DLC in this game either. You don't have to pay for the DLC like you do in any other Call of Duty game. And that wasn't even a main point that I was mad about. Honestly, like I said, I'm okay with DLC maps, but that's not even an issue anymore with Battlefield 5. All the maps are free that they give out. All the guns are free. All the skins well, technically everything in this game is free. Some of them, of course, you have to pay inside their in-game store, but they don't ask for real-life money. No real-life money is involved with Battlefield 5. The only thing that's involved with Battlefield 5 is the amount of time that you play to unlock in-game currency to get these things, and also doing challenges to unlock the weapons and skins. That is it. That is it. They don't ask for a dime from you besides the $60 for their game. And their game was doing so bad that they actually put it on sale for $30. So if you bought the game during sale for $30, you got a steal. You have at least 2 years worth of future content that's coming out for this game, which is all free for you. You don't have to buy any DLC map packs or anything. All the DLC maps are free, and on top of that, all the guns are free. On top of that, all the skins are free. All these things are free, and out here in Call of Duty, we're sitting here with battle passes, tier systems, blackjack shops, all these different mind-boggling things, and we pay for this shit? Why are we paying for this? It's so obvious, guys. It's so obvious that the only thing that we have to do to stop microtransactions in Call of Duty is to stop paying for it. But obviously this is not working because they're still making billions of dollars every single year. But that's what has to happen. If you do not want any more loot crates in their game, if you want to go back to the old days where if you wanted a skin, you have to grind a challenge for it. Or if you wanted a weapon, you have to grind something for it. Or just purchasing maps, okay? That's the last thing I can think. But if you want all these pay-to-win elements out of their game, you have to stop paying for it. I don't know why it's so hard. I don't know why it's so easy for people to chuck money at Activision after everything they've done to us. It's like, how is it easy for you to spend 20s and hundreds of dollars on these COD points with all this crap that they're doing to us? No. If you guys want no more microtransactions, I'm telling you guys right now, the only possible way, the only way you can make these microtransactions stop is if you stop paying for it. There's no other possible option. There's literally none. Nothing in this world will make them stop. Because you have to understand, Activision is a business. And at the end of the day, businesses need to make money. No matter what you think, no matter how much you hate their games, love their games, want their games to get better, they do not give a shit. They just want your money. So as long as you're giving them money, they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. So in order to see changes happen in Call of Duty, you have to stop paying for these things. Please, God almighty, stop paying for COD points. It's not worth it. And especially the stupid tier system. All you insane YouTubers out there who are spending $100 to get to the end of the tier system, stop! Stop it! I'm seeing all these YouTubers out here spending hundreds of dollars on this tier system, and then they go ahead and say, oh, I really wish they would pull this out of the game. I wish they would stop it. What the hell are you talking about? You just gave them hundreds of dollars and you think they're gonna take it out of the game? What? Are you on crack? Oh God, man. Some people need to think. Some people need to think. But thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video. I know this was more of a rant, even though I'm not going to label it as a rant. It's just a very serious topic, you know? I don't think it's right that Activision is able to do this to all of us. You know, they scheme all of our money, and then it's like we're okay with it. We don't care that they're doing this, but honestly, I think it's a big issue, and I think that we really do have to revolt. It's time now. It's time. After all of these years that Call of Duty has been doing this to us, it's about time that we get some change, and the only way we can get change is by the people actually stopping this nonsense. But thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you absolutely hated it. Leave a comment down below if you want to just chat with me a little bit. And also, if you just want to chat with me in general, you can hit me up on Twitter as well, at JBoneman. And if you want to catch me live streaming, you can catch me on Twitch, at JBoneman as well. Thank you all for tuning in to yet another video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.